All right, the rom-com hit is back at the top. Season 2 of Nobody Wants This debuted at #1 on Netflix when it premiered last month. And I recently sat down with the stars, Kristen Bell, Adam Brody, and the rest of the cast during a recent trip to Los Angeles to talk faith, career setbacks, and starting over. Take a look.
I want you to say, I gotta check with the boss.
Of course, I gotta check with the boss.
And of course, the answer's gonna be no.
For me, season 2 hit so much deeper, especially around the themes of faith. And Adam, I know that your character, you know, he was passed over on his dream job very early on. It's something a lot of people can relate to. I can relate to it. And we're just in such a fragile job market right now, especially in media. So I'm curious, have the two of you ever had any professional setbacks? And how did you cope with it when it happened?
I mean, yeah, every role that I didn't book
likewise
would feel like a setback. I mean, I try to maintain an optimistic and logical attitude about it. So every time I was auditioning for something and they were like, so it's gonna be Emily Blunt, and I'd be like, okay, well, you know what? She's very talented. Of course, you know, and I just wasn't right for it at the time. It wasn't meant to come my way.
It hurts more when you think it's the person that was better for it. You know what I mean? Than that they made a mistake.
Oh, right.
I can suffer that more than like, no, that's good. I shouldn't have been.
You know, we were just like texting dumb stuff back and forth.
Right.
You know, we're just having fun.
You think she's fun?
I have to talk about another theme that was in this show that I think was so beautiful and so relatable. Knowing when to move on from someone or something that is no longer serving you. A lot of the characters had to face this, whether it was in their relationships, their professional settings, personal settings. I want to know, when was the last time the two of you gave yourselves permission to start over? And how did you do that?
God, I have such a concrete answer. I mean,
Wow, no, you go first. I'm gonna have to think.
Since the late 1800s. But, so currently I'm with my boyfriend Joe, who's a cookie of a person. But before that, there have been relationships I was in that were so deeply not serving me, and I overstayed. I won't say I overstayed my welcome. I overstayed it just went on. And I think it was a similar thing that Esther's going through in season 2, which is like, you're sort of on a high-speed train a lot in life. Like, I was focusing on my career and other things and trying to be a homeowner, that like the fact that my relationship wasn't working, it wasn't great, but it was also like, that's not the bag right now.
Right.
And so when you sit down and you reflect and you start to ask yourself these questions, I think it's why a lot of us don't do that. Is because, like, well, what if the answer is this isn't it?
Right.
And what a nightmare that is to start over and to be on the apps in your 30s. It's just like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
When was the last time you gave yourself permission to do that and start over?
In my 30s.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk.
No, I'm just saying prior to this relationship, I was in a long-term relationship that it was like with a great person, but it just wasn't the thing. And so I really know like the feeling of being like, you know what, I love you, you're great, it's just not the thing for me, and letting it go. And it's a scary thing to do in your 30s, or when you're starting to think about like timelines or what you want your life to be, or settling down. It's like a kind of brave move to be like, okay, and out into the abyss I go.
Yeah.
And that's the point of faith. It doesn't exist in the plans we make. It exists in the unknown.